Hello and welcome. I'm Fiona Clark. I'm the Festival Director and Chief Executive of Cork International Film Festival, and I'm delighted to welcome you this evening to our Live from the Living Room Girls' Night In. And this is to celebrate our Irish gala and, in fact, world premiere of The Bright Side. So you're all very welcome. And I'm going to be joined virtually in my lockdown bar here by the director and the fabulous cast of this wonderful film. So from our homes to your homes, please welcome. We have the wonderful Ruth Meehan, co-writer and director of The Bright Side. Gemma Leah Devereux, who plays Kate McLaughlin.
Hello.
Helen, hi.
Hi, how are you?
Siobhan Cullen, who plays Tracy Dunn. And Karen Egan, who plays Fiona McKenna. And Dervla Crotty, who plays Helen Richards. Hello, ladies. Hi.
Siobhan has her dog.
Siobhan,
I got the noisy puppy involved.
Oh, okay. Ladies, you're really, really welcome. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's fabulous to see you. This is a really amazing occasion. I'm sorry that we're not all together in person, but we are all together online, and there are hundreds of people who are watching tonight to celebrate with you. So I hope that love and buzz and sense of celebration and festival are reaching you across the airwaves here. So how's everyone? You all look amazing, by the way. Karen, your dress is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
Glitter.
How are you all doing? And where are you talking to us from? So,
I'm talking to you, Fiona, from Kimage in Dublin.
Kimage.
That's very grand. And Siobhan, where are you? Are you in London?
I'm in London. Yeah, that's right.
In lockdown as well, I see.
Yeah, we joined you guys also in lockdown.
Solidarity.
What is it? A week ahead of you? Is it like a week ahead of you?
Yeah,
2 weeks ahead of you?
We're a couple of weeks behind you.
And Dervla, where are you? Are you in Dublin as well?
Yes, I'm in Dublin. I'm in along with Karen. I'm in Crumlin. Crumlin.
Excellent. And Gemma Leah, where are you tonight?
I'm in Dublin as well, actually. I will be getting back to London now, Siobhan. Whenever that may be. You're like, come on.
And Ruth, where are you calling from?
I'm out by the sea, Costa del Sea Point, where half of Dublin seems to come to these days to get into the sea.
Oh, fab.
Everyone's gone nuts for the
Excellent.
sea. Yeah.
Well, I'm the sole representative of Cork. I'm actually out in East Cork in Ballycotton, also by the sea. But since we can't host you in Cork, one of our lovely hotel partners, the Montanati, has created a special cocktail for you for tonight to celebrate the world premiere in the Irish Gala, and I'm going to attempt to make it. So whilst I'm doing that, I'm going to go behind the bar. I want to just ask you, Ruth, maybe you might kick off. Is this the first time you've all seen each other since filming? And tell us a little bit about, obviously in the film, you are unlikely friends, but become friends. And how was all that in terms of on the set? And are you all close buddies now?
This is the first time that we've all seen each other, really, since the shoot, because we just finished just in time for the pandemic. So everybody has been scattered to four corners. But yeah, I can't speak for everybody else, but I think it was just fantastic to work with the five women at the center of it. And a little shout out to Barbara, who can't be with us tonight. She's the co-writer, but really, between the five of you guys and me, I just felt it was an extraordinary opportunity just to create that collegiate sense of community of women. And yeah, I mean, shoot days are crazy, but despite that, I don't know, for me it was just incredible, the ease and the flow and creativity. So I don't know how everybody is since then. We have all had to go our separate ways, but and it's a terrible thing we're not in a room together, but we will get to a room together to watch this film.
At some stage.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. We haven't really had a chance to debrief as such for what it was like for you. I don't know. It's a nice time to talk about it.
I feel like it's like a blur because it just went like, I don't know. I just find like it's a blur. It's like, I don't know if anyone else feels like that, but like it happened and then it's like, wow, you know, I'm really excited to see it, to see how it all turned out.
Yeah, and shooting is very intense, but I do know, and we didn't have a lot of prep time because it was a low budget film, but I do feel, for me anyway, even the few days we had together, even just realizing that we were going to try to create this group of characters and women at the center of the film, I certainly felt you all bought into that and delivered it for me anyway. Yeah.
You're such a special.
There's a huge sense of fun that comes through. And I mean, it's gallows humor, it's dark humor, but a huge sense of fun. So I can only imagine that you had a bit of a ball on set with each other and bouncing off each other. Was that the experience?
Yeah, sure.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Everyone's waiting.
Feeling each other's desserts and I don't know. But yeah, really a lot of fun, especially the Wicklow locations for me.
Fab, yeah.
Jumping around in the water, but really kept warm actually by I don't know, by some miracle of fun.
And for fun, we had such amazing weather for those couple of days out by Bowernabrina.
Yeah, no,
We did.
It was so
Yeah.
and
It was very intense as well at times as well, but it was like, I think that was part of it, wasn't it really? Especially because it's like such a funny script, but then it's also such a heartbreaking script at the same time. So I think we all kind of felt that all together and kind of went on a journey in our own little characters' ways, I think.
yeah, and there's a lot of nuance in the relationships that you were all building together, and that's not, you know, it's funny, isn't it? Because as a director, I'm there going, oh my God, we have to get a certain delicate feeling, or even if it's fun, or and I mean, there's a lot of relationships you were building together, you know, different variations of the characters, and so sometimes we have to, you know, you're working very hard to create fun, but you are working quite hard, aren't you? And also, I know all of you were so determined to bring those characters to life and those relationships to life. That's how it felt to me.
yeah, for sure. I remember in particular, well, I don't want to give too much away, but
Oh, be careful. Careful now.
there's a
Oh.
there's a scene where there has to be a lot of fun, but we were quite down to the line, weren't we?
Yeah.
With our dancing.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, it had to be like loads of fun, loads of high energy, but also like quickly have as much fun as you can.
Well, I mean, because we had no overtime, and I was told, you know, we are pulling the plug, and that is it. And it's a poor JJ, the cameraman. I mean, you know, you'd love to be so composed and going, this is the perfect time. Like, okay, now shoot. Okay.
Yeah. Dance.
Yeah, that was
A really fun scene. That was a really fun time though, because we were all in a room together pretty much for ages, weren't we, filming all those bits? And they were really sweet bits. It was like really fun bits and really sweet bits, and it really bonded us actually, I think.
Yeah,
that day. Yeah,
that was really great fun. I do remember though causing everyone to have a heart attack in continuity because I moved whatever I was sleeping on.
Oh God, yeah.
Such problem. And of course I had no idea, so I'd like to apologize profusely to everyone on crew for that right now.
It was the pattern on the sheet, wasn't it, on the duvet or something, and it was like wasn't lining up again. That was so funny.
It never occurred to me, you know, I was always really careful, like, did I hold this in this hand or that hand? It didn't occur to me. I was just getting comfy in between takes, and then I realized, or somebody realized, I had changed it. So sorry about that. But we did have so much fun. I mean, I feel it's so gorgeous to be here because you're right, Ruth, nobody's seen anyone, and it's just all coming back now, and I'm getting, you know, I'm really excited to see it.
And also sometimes I'd look over and I'd see one or two of you in the corner, you know, working together on a character or talking. And I found that really fascinating because on the one hand, you know, I was having the kind of bird's eye view of everything. But I kind of loved that I'd see other, everybody having their own different experience. And also, like I said, the film hinges on a lot of the relationships that you guys built. And again, I don't want to give too much away, but there's a particular fight scene, and I do remember before we shot, looking over, I think, and just seeing two characters hammering the bejesus out of each other. You just, whether
rehearsals, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
what was us getting on?
Were you kind to Tom, being faced with all these strong women? Were you kind to him? Did he have to become an honorary girl?
He had no trouble. You can ask him yourself, but he just seems to be totally at ease, didn't he? He was like, from the get-go, he just jumped in and was one of the girls.
I worked with Tom before, and I played his sister last time. So this time he was my love interest. So brother to love interest, very interesting. I was like, Tommy, come on. He's never called Tommy.
We can put him to the test later. So he's going to be joining all of you for the Q&A with Esty McCarthy after the end of the screening. So it'd be great to see him then, and Tony Deegan, producer as
Amazing.
well. We'll let the boys in later on, I think. Karen, so your cocktail looks very enticing. What is it you have there?
I was just telling everybody, a few people beforehand, Fiona, that I I'm being very abstemious at the moment, and so I've made myself some cold chamomile tea with lovely orange to garnish it. And I find that I've been drinking this all through the pandemic, and it's calmed my nerves, but I've avoided all hangovers. So this is my version of white wine, everybody, and I couldn't recommend it highly enough.
Very good. You're going to put me to shame in a minute, and I'm going to attempt to make this cocktail. So what's everyone? Everyone's got a drink to hand, I hope. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Mine's becoming quite empty.
Is it tonight the first time? Is tonight the first time you'll all have seen the film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ruth is like,
Okay.
I've seen it so much. I'm so sick of seeing it.
Yeah. And, I think in a way that's really, really interesting because, I mean, in some ways, I hope you're not all stunned. But it is lovely to share it. I mean, with people who've worked on it, and I know it feels kind of strange being in these little boxes, but I am aware that it is a shared experience, and I'm kind of delighted that like a lot of people working are going to get to do it at the same time as well. Because there's very little in these days of COVID that we do get to share together. And so even for Cork to have managed to put this in place for us, is I'm just
It's crazy. It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, it's amazing what they've done.
It's a brilliant idea. Yeah, it really is. And it's starting to remind us of the camaraderie that there was on set, because when you're called for your call is 6 a.m, you very quickly get to know, like, Jamalia and Siobhan were on my route, and so was Dervla, and you were up at the crack of dawn, and then within a few hours you were, as you say, in some crazy scene where it was either very intensely moving or it was extremely funny, and you were moving from one to the other, and it was just lovely for me. I know Dervla from the theatre scene, but it was a chance to get to know each other better, which was lovely. And then it was lovely for me to get to meet Jamalia and Siobhan, and of course get to know Barbara better as well. I don't know how you felt, Dervla.
I'm having quite a weird experience here because I can sort of barely hear anyone, and I can't really see anyone. So it's forgive me if I'm a little bit behind. This is a really unforgettable, sunny experience, and I think particularly from this, well, I won't say permanent winter of COVID, but we all feel it. We really feel the lack of spontaneity and new relationships. We've all been frozen. So I just look back on this as a really blessed time. And I know we're going to get back to it, and I'm very confident of that. But I'm even more grateful from this end for this experience.
It's
Well,
it's so
I think
different
it's
as
a film
well.
that we were so passionate about wanting this film in the festival. We were talking to Ruth ages ago, and myself and Anna Kapeska, our director of programming, I think it was one of the first films that we selected for the festival. We really, really wanted it, and we're really, really proud to be showcasing it as a world premiere in Cork. And I think it is the perfect Irish gala. It's poignant, dark comedy. It's heartwarming, and I think really harnesses some of the feelings that we're all having. Which it's been a tough time, but there's been a lot of gallows humour around, and it's about positive and light out of darkness, and the power of friendships and solidarity. I think we're all really harnessing that and valuing that. It's a beautiful film. I can't wait to watch it again tonight. Actually, I resisted watching it again because I wanted to feel the excitement of it being in the gala tonight. So thank you so much for allowing us to screen it. I know people are going to love the film, and there's already a huge buzz about it. And as I said earlier, that it sold out this afternoon. We had to release some extra tickets. So anybody watching tonight, they're the early birds. They were clever, but we'd love everybody to shout to the rooftops about the film and really give it the platform that we always hope the festival will do for new films. And it's just brilliant to have all of you with us tonight, virtually if not in person. So we're going to play the teaser trailer before we finish our conversation. But I just wanted to raise a glass. This is the cameo royal. This is my version of a cameo royal. Apologies to Montinotti, who would have made it much better for you in person. But cheers, congratulations. Really, can't wait to see the film again. You're all wonderful women, and I'll see you in the Q&A afterwards. So I think we're going to go to the teaser now, and then there'll be a short break, and everyone can replenish their drinks, and can't wait for the start of the film at 8:30. Thanks so much for joining us. See you in a little while.
Everyone enjoy.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. So I grew up on a small farm in the west of Ireland. Times were hard, but Dad was nothing if not resourceful. He used to say, just remember, kids, the best things in life are free. And that was our cue to go shoplifting.
You're that Kate McLaughlin. My mum loves you. Never misses a gig when you're in Leitrim.
A head full of boypomentline.
All in. Sorry, didn't I give you a month's supply of these 2 weeks ago?
I need some more.
Kate, get off the trampoline. Kate!
What is wrong with you?
During the examination, I did notice a lump on your left breast.
Yeah, sure, I've always had lumpy breasts.
We need to get you checked out as soon as possible.
What? Months of radiation, mutilation, it mightn't even work.
There's all sorts of new drugs now. Cancer isn't what it used to be. I should call the police. The last doctor had never even heard of you.
I've got cancer. This big lump right here. Do you want to feel?
Try to control. I heard Mummy tell Mrs. Pasley that you might die. Can I have your iPad?
Alex.
This must be your daughter.
That's Kate McLaughlin. She's big in Leitrim.
This is your life.
New material and free drugs. Some people have all the luck.
This actually looks quite good on me.
I know it's tough for you.
Shut up.
It's tough for all of us. We're fighting for our lives here.
Do you like the new style?
I think you're pretty.
I see a fire. I see a line divided. I see a fine line. I see the fear in you. I see a better life. I see a better life.
Give us a kiss.
Ladies.
Oh. Sorry.
I see a better life.